Hey guys, it's Jess here again, coming with you with your workout of the day. But before I get into that, I do know that this quarantine has taken a toll on some people. I hope that you guys are looking at this with a positive mindset on what you can do to improve yourself. For myself, I've been spending a lot of time outside and it's been great. So one thing I'm grateful for, obviously, is the sunshine. I did a really long bike ride today and feel really, really good after doing that. So I really hope that some of you guys are looking at it on the brighter side of things, but I do know that some of you guys are out there struggling. And I want you to know that, we're here for you. We will get through this. This will be over before you know it, and things will get better. So take this time now to work on yourself if you haven't already. It's okay. We have enough time to pivot and to make those changes you want to happen if you are finding yourself struggling right now. So I got a workout for you. It's a dumbbell complex. So pretty much we're using one piece of equipment, obviously, as a set of dumbbells, and we're manipulating the reps to target the muscle groups that we want to. This is a conditioning, a strength workout in one. I don't have dumbbells, I only have the one. So what I'm gonna do is demonstrate this with you guys with gallon jugs. And each gallon is obviously 8 pounds each. So if you spend $2, you can get a pair of 8-pound dumbbells. So I got 2 complexes for you. So if you're a beginner, you're going to do 2 to 3 rounds of each complex I show you. And the goal is to have only 30 seconds of rest between each set, but the most you're allotted technically is 1.5 minutes. So if it takes you a little bit longer than 1.5 minutes between rounds, that's okay. You can always work towards that 1.5 minutes and eventually working towards cutting your rest down. But ultimately 30 seconds to 90 seconds per round, or in between rounds, 2 to 3 sets. If you're more of an advanced person like myself, more of an athlete, you can do 4 to 5 rounds of the complex and really focus on keeping your rest minimal to that 30-second allotted time between each set. So that way you can really focus on the endurance side of things. Okay, so I got my 2 gallons here. So we're gonna do a full body complex to start. So the first movement is going to be Romanian deadlifts. We've got 15 of those. Now do keep in mind, if you don't have a dumbbell either, and you're gonna do the gallon jug method, if this is too light for you, then just double the reps. If it's too heavy for you, if 8 pounds is too heavy for you, that's okay too. Just pour the water out to make it easier for yourself. You will get some stability work in just with the water moving around, so that will be an added benefit to it as well. So, but again, this is your own race, your own type of workout, so do what's best for you guys. So, like I said, first movement is Romanian deadlifts. We got 15 of those. We're gonna pull our shoulder blades back, our chest is up, we're standing with confidence. Our knees aren't locked out, but they're not bending like you would in a squat, they're just slightly flexed. You're going to push your butt back, show off your hamstrings, keeping the weight close to you. Neck is neutral, and you're going to go about mid-shin length with your hands up and squeeze your butt. Push back, up and engage the glutes, just like that. You got 15 of those. After your last rep, you're gonna stay here in this position where your torso is parallel to the ground. You got 12 bent over rows here. I'm gonna add a little bit of a twist in here, get some rotator cuff action in there. So you'll do 12 bent over rows. And when you're done with that, you're gonna come up. Now we're gonna take the gallon jugs and we're gonna do overhead pressing. From any videos you've seen of me before, making sure that you're protecting your shoulder. We're gonna go straight up into a Y position like this. I'll actually get on my knees so you guys can see me a little bit better. So we're here, wrists are over elbows, pressing up into that Y. We're not coming in. We don't wanna cause any shoulder impingements. If you have shoulder issues, you can bring your hands in for this medial grip that you're seeing me do right now. For those of you who don't, you can come out like this and do your 8 overhead presses like that. Now, when you're done with that, we're gonna go into 10 squats. So you can either hold the gallon jug up by your shoulders if you want, like a front rack. You can hold up to your sides, whatever's best for you. But after you're done with the 8 overhead presses, you're going to give me, obviously, 10 squats. Up and squeeze your butt, feet shoulder width apart. Open your hips as you lower. Squeeze on the way up. When you're done with your 10 squats, you're gonna move on to 8 lunges per leg. You're gonna complete 8 lunges on one leg before you move on to the other one. We're not alternating here. So lunge like this from your lateral view. We're going to stride out and down, shins vertical. If I drew a line, obviously, from my back hip, my back knee's behind it. So I've stretched out enough, up and engage the glute. Here, got 8 on one leg, 8 on the other. Just like that. So your first complex, again, for you guys, you got 15 Romanian deadlifts. You got 12 bent over rows, you got 8 overhead presses, 10 squats, and 8 lunges per leg. Now again, if you're a beginner, 2 to 3 rounds. If you're more advanced, 4 to 5 rounds, and your rest is 30 seconds to 90 seconds, whichever is best for you. So that is complex 1. Now, I've got a second complex for you. This one's more so upper body. So if you're still hanging in there after all of that, I challenge you to do this one as well. Same rules apply, right? If you're newer to this, it's going to be 2 to 3 sets. If you're more advanced, more 4 to 5 sets. Same rest, right? 30 to 90 seconds in between each set. The goal is to continue going through all the movements without stopping until you've completed all. So the way this upper body complex is going to work, it's 10 reps for everything. That does not change. So here are your movements. So we'll start with the front raise. You're gonna hold on to your jugs, weights, whatever you guys have. You're going to come up in front of you, keeping your elbows slightly bent, right? We're gonna get that front delt for 10 front raises. When you're done with that, you're gonna go right into 10 upright rows. Now I'm gonna challenge you guys to keep your hands about shoulder width apart. I see a lot of people do it this way, which will again cause you to have a shoulder impingement from your shoulder rotating in too much. Obviously not everyone's Olympic lifters, but we've got guys who are explosively, power cleaning and snatching, at certain ranges of grips. And the reason why we want to train that way is because it's a safe way to train, because obviously they can explosively pick up and catch that kind of weight. So why would you do anything that would hurt your shoulder? So making sure right after your 10 front raises and you go to that 10 upright rows, again, shoulder width apart. Then we're gonna do a 3-way lateral raise. So you're gonna have your palms forward, elbows slightly flexed. We've got 10 this way. Turn your palms in to you. Normal standard 10, slight flex in the elbows. I always tell my clients, imagine at the top, you're kind of tilting the milk out of a carton, which now really seems suitable. After your 10 here, it's gonna feel a little different. If this one bugs you, you can skip it. You're going to have your palms facing behind you, elbows slightly flexed. And we're gonna do 10 raises like this as well. Get that rear delt a little bit more. And then when you're done with that, we got a 3-way curl. So almost the same, palms facing forward, elbows are at your side. You got 10 curls this way. You're gonna go into hammer, so having your palms facing in, elbows still at your side. You got 10 curls this way. And for your last 10, palms facing away from you. Another 10. Here you're just moving at that elbow. And then to finish off your upper body complex, we're gonna do tricep kickbacks. So pushing your butt back again, we're hinging properly, keeping that back flat. We're going to row and just extend. Here and extend. Here and extend for another 10. Again, same rules apply. If you're a little bit newer to this, 2 to 3 sets, more advanced, we'll get you 4 to 5 sets. Your rest is 90 seconds at most, 30 seconds at least, in between each complex. I really like doing it with the water jug, honestly. You do get a little bit of a stability bonus from the water moving around. So hope you guys enjoy. I'm gonna go get after it. So stay happy, stay healthy, and please guys, stay strong. We'll get through this. Good luck, everyone.